Welcome to my program. Today, I'm busy Christian. The same topic, fuel subsidy removal and the hula value about it. Organized labor union NGO threatening demonstration to call back the fuel subsidy that was removed. Let's ask ourselves, who caused Nigeria? Nigeria has monthly revenue of 1 trillion, 1.1 trillion, 1.2 trillion. To pay salary, do the road network, ensure the security is done, and fund all the responsibility of the three-tier of the government. 700 billion is shared, 630 billion is shared. But in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's speech days ago, he said they saved 500 billion in a month. That is 1 trillion in 2 months because of the stoppage of the fuel subsidy. That means they were removing 500 billion for our allocation every month to buy fuel for our vehicles. And they left 700 billion for us to do the road, provide the water, provide the security, attend to the education, feed ourselves, pay the salary of all workers, 2 million workers, and then see to other responsibilities of over 700 local government, 36 states, and the federal government, and other FDA and parastatals. And funny enough, Mr. President said this 500 billion was not even used for the petrol, but rather went to the pockets of individuals. Many people are asking him to name those people, but that's not my question. My problem here is that 500 billion is removed to pay for fuel. Then 700 is now left for payment of the salary, construction of the road, repair of the dilapidated road, seeing to the security of the nation, making available good water, making available good education, and etc. Are we a reasonable person? Are we a reasonable father? Are we a reasonable leader? Are we a reasonable human being? Come out on podium and said, after that revelation, you should still bring back the subsidy, because he is saying we that have been suffering since are suffering. Yes, we are suffering. We are the poor masses, not any federal top officer that will be chief of any union in Nigeria. Those people are not among the poor. Anybody going on podium now to say return subsidy must be suspected as the one Mr. President was referring to as the one that is eating, or the influential people that are bidding our money are sponsoring. 500 billion for fuel, 700 billion for all other activities that is going on in the nation, and you are still defending it. And you still get the boldness. Let's use their mood now. The mood is bad. Let's use it. You said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was among those who are demonstrating in 2020. We are not fighting for President Bola Ahmed. We are fighting for the future of this nation. That we do not continue to use 500 billion to buy fuel while our road is rotting. Follow it in your local government, follow it in your state. Political office holder 1, civil servant 4. Ensure that it is not stolen. Stop deceiving the masses. The civil servants are still the one that will sign the check for the release of the money. So, coming out on podium now to demonstrate, we will be demonstrating as room Because of the future generation, because I will not be able to stand before the coming generation. I said I'm among those who are preventing spending of 500 billion of 1 trillion to buy fuel for the car. The vehicle which people will buy from the 700 billion that remain. The vehicle that will ply the road that will be constructed or reconstructed or repaired from the 700 billion remnants. Now you use 500 billion to buy that fuel, and you are defending it, and you are jumping on podium, and you are saying you are fighting for the poor. Which poor? The poor that are joining you are only joining you because they don't know that you are their enemy. You are the enemy. Tell people the truth that waiting for Tinubu for 2 years to see whether he will steal the money or use the money for good is necessary. Then after 2-3 years, you can now tell people, you see, he has done nothing with the money. Yes, you are PDP member, Labour Party member, or APC that are not happy with the government of the day, and you are using political bitterness to discuss national issues that will affect the future of yourself and your children. Stop using politics to destroy the future of this nation. PDP, APC is a party nomenclature. It's a party name. Many Nigerians have many parties. How does party help this nation? If this nation is good, will people be running after politicians to take money? Fight for the liberation of oil sectors. Instead of pursuing what they call illegal refinery, let them remove the legal loophole. If it is possible to refine illegally, why not making it legal? Fight for the right thing. You are fighting for the masses. Ask for the right thing. You are fighting for the masses. If you are fighting that 500 billion as a subsidy should be returned, you are not fighting for the future of this nation. You are not fighting for the poor. I am BC Christian, saying the future of this nation is more important than PDP, Atiku or Obi you are supporting. It's more important that Tinubu you are against. Because Tinubu will be president and still go. But the nation will continue. Thank you and God bless you. Stop supporting the destruction of this nation. It is unreasonable for a nation to use 500 billion to buy fuel and leave 700 billion to buy car, build road, that the car they want to fill with the fuel they plan. Not to talk of education, feeding, security, etc., etc. If you are suspecting that they will steal the money, if you can wait and survive the monetary policy and everything till today, we will still survive till next year after next year, and be able to say, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where is our 500 billion monthly? You said you are sending. I think that would be the right question. Thank you and God bless you. If you are fighting for the nation, we are fighting for the nation together. If you are fighting for the goodness of poor, we are fighting for the goodness of the poor all together. But you cannot claim you are fighting for the goodness of the poor and say subsidy of 500 billion from 1.2 trillion should continue. You can only be one among those who are benefiting from that fraud. Before saying that, thank you and God bless.